Welcome everyone to the live stream. Happy Friday to you. This is we're just about wrapping up the month, and so it is Black Friday today, and so there's a bunch of deals. So we thought what we'd do is show you some of the software that we recommend, and some of them are have Black Friday deals going on, some of them don't. But we thought we'd kind of just go through and show those to you today. Today with me we've got Jared with me. Hey, Jared.
Hey, how's it going?
And I just realized now, so we're streaming on YouTube, we're streaming on LinkedIn
Mhm.
channels, and I just
Yep.
found out we usually stream at 1440, so a higher resolution is about a 2K resolution. I don't usually do 4K, but 2K, and I just
Mhm.
realized because we stream to LinkedIn, it knocks down our resolution to 1080p, so it's a little bit our faces are going to be a little bit more fuzzy than normal. I'm thinking, oh, maybe what we'll
Isn't
do
this the
is we'll just
future?
stream on YouTube in the future, and then just send a link off to LinkedIn. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
man.
have to check into that, but I just realized because we were just going live, and it goes, "Hey, your resolution's changing," and I go, "What the heck?" That's like, all right,
Mhm.
whatever. So we're
I know.
not going to be as crisp as we usually would be, or maybe
No,
it's been like that for a
we all
while. We
our
just
flaws.
didn't realize it. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. Not always
Yeah.
you don't always want 2K or 4K,
No,
1080 is
no.
good, like,
Yeah, especially when you
don't
get
need to
older
see all
like
our
me, right?
pores.
You wanna fuzz out the wrinkles a little bit, right?
I don't wanna say anything, Gary, but yeah, I mean, high definition isn't your friend. I
It's
mean, it's
not
not
my
even
friend.
my friend. I'm, good 20
Younger
years
than
younger
me.
than you, so,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the way it goes.
Jeez.
It's the way it goes. Happy
Yeah,
Black Friday, though.
yeah, happy Black Friday. It's
Woohoo.
snowing where we are at and minus 10
Oh,
degrees
yeah.
Celsius, so it's a tad
Winter
chilly, but hey, we were expecting this is gonna happen sooner or later.
happens
All
when I'm in
right.
Canada.
Yeah, well, hey, so let's dive in. We got a bunch of stuff to kind of show you. We're excited to show you some of these items. I'm looking down at my list here. We're
Um,
excited to show you some of these things, and some are in are in well, I'll kind of get into that. Where they're at and where they're going, and kind of dive into that. So let's start off first. One of the big questions, Jared, that I've been asked
mm,
more and more is, especially using the Axe CRM software, is that how do we take notes? And now getting away from the old pen and paper or keying in. And a lot of guys that are my age, what they do is we're used to having a notebook beside us, and we write in the notebook, and then we go in and type it in for those who can type. And guys like me that can't type or spit, we dictate. We use voice
yeah,
and recognition software, and
talk
I use it all the time. And I just dictate into my computer and get my notes in, and we're off
faster.
to the races. So I think you more of a typer than a dictator, are you?
I am more
Dictator.
of a typer. I'm I'm getting more into into dictating because it's like everything's being offered by it now, and
Yeah,
sometimes it's faster rather than typing everything up. You can just sit there and you can think and then talk out loud, and by talking out loud, it helps you remember rather than typing and then editing. You
yeah,
can just talk it out and then go back and clean it up if
yeah,
there's some mistakes. But yeah, dictation has gotten so much better, and yeah, now it's just remembering to do it. Just
yes,
okay. I'm at the end of a meeting. I'm at the end of the day. I'm at the end of whatever. Put in my notes.
yeah.
Dictate my notes, and then move on to the next thing.
Exactly. And so now what's happening now is with AI, note taking is going to the next level.
Ooh,
It's not just voice recognition or voice recognition where you're dictating into it. It's actually, and you're having to think of how you're framing it. Note taking now will organize it, create a summary. It'll put it into pieces, give you bullet points. It'll actually give you action items for both you and the person that you're talking to or people that you're talking to. So it's gotten more comprehensive. So let me just dive in here. We're going to jump down to a couple of ones that we've seen. So hang on, there we are. So the three main ones that we've seen, and I'm going to show you prices. I'm not going to get into showing you how they work. Um, what we're trying to do right now with these main three that I'm going to show you, we're going to be looking at. We're finishing off the AI integration with Ring Central and Act using our call manager application. Once we're finished that, we're going to be using it, looking at one of these three and picking one as a starting point to create an AI engine, pull into Act and be able to do notes. So the three are Otter AI, Fireflies AI, and Quill AI. And these are the three main ones that people are using right now. They are different prices. So if you look here on, and the best thing to do is to try them out. These ones don't need an external device. All you need to do is have an iPhone or an Android. Download the application. You pay a monthly fee, and you can set this in your meeting room wherever you're at. So if you're not on a phone call or a Zoom meeting or one of those different platforms that actually capture it, you can actually have your phone sitting there. It'll capture it, and then it will do the same thing. It'll have a transcription of the conversation. It'll take that transcription, build it into a summary with bullet points, and they lay it out a little different. So you may want to try all three out, see which one fits best for you, and kind of go from there. They all have a free package where you can test it out and then kind of go from there. So I've got quite a few people that are using Otter right now, and we will be looking at integration with Act. We've already started working on the AI engine, or being able to pull that in a service that runs in the background on your Act. So we've got Quill or sorry, Otter. They have a basic plan. I would suggest trying that out first, then you can go to the Pro. I think most of the people that I've talked to are using the Pro or the business plan, depending upon what their needs are. And then the next one is Fireflies. We've got quite a few people. They also have a free one, and again, we have a Pro and a business, and they're very similar in price. If you look at this, $8.33, 19.99. And then Fireflies is, well, they're just a little bit different in price, but so close it doesn't really matter. And so each one of them, I would suggest going to them. And so just you can see my link up at the top here. It's Otter AI, Fireflies, that's plural, .ai. And then the more expensive one is Quill, .ai. And Quill is more expensive. They do not have a free one. They're very more expensive, but they do have a really nice output of once it's done the note taking. And what people are doing now, until we build the API integration into these, what they're doing is they're running their meeting, capturing the notes, and then just copying and pasting them into Act, or taking in this part. Sometimes they'll create a PDF file and then just attach the PDF file to the contacts record. So those are the three main ones. Now, I did meet with one of my clients yesterday, and he was using this product called Plod. Now, it's actually a device that it magnetizes to the back of the phone. He uses it on an Android, but will work on an Apple product as well. It is more expensive. They've got a Black Friday sale on 20% off for this device. And what it does is connects to the back of your phone. This is the price of the device, and then you have a monthly fee to actually do the transcribing part of that. It doesn't lay out. It's not very intuitive to find what the plans are. You can get the device and a plan, um, and I'm not sure what the price of the plan is. I haven't been able to find that out. So if you want to check this out, it's PLAD. If you're in Canada, it's ca.plaud.ai, and then you can check that out and see if that's something you want to use.
Hmm, cool.
The guy that was using it really liked it. He thought it was really well done. And I looked at the notes that came off of that, and they were and laid it out really good. I was really quite impressed. But you're going to pay a premium for it. Jared, you had a
Yeah.
comment?
No, I just thought that was really cool. So, yeah, if you don't have something, obviously, if you're on the go or in a meeting in person or something, it could always be recording. If you're on your computer, that's so you can have some other online
Yeah,
software
yeah.
connected to it and record all your stuff.
And that's what he does. He goes to location to location. So when he's meeting,
Yeah,
he
it's
just
good for
he
that
just
type of
pulls out
stuff.
his phone, flips a switch, records it, and then it'll just transcribe it, and it'll have a PDF file waiting for him when he's done.
Mhm.
So he can go out and meet a bunch of people, and then come back, and he's got all these notes. Now again, you can do it with these other three: Otter, Fireflies, and Quill. However, you're using your phone, so however good your mic is on your phone, and where it's pointing,
Yeah, where it
you're going to
fits in
get
your pocket.
your quality.
Yeah,
So I haven't personally tested the difference between the mic devices on on your phone. And I mean, I've got an iPhone 16 Pro, so it's got a decent mic on it. But if you've got an older one, may not be as good, may not the AM may not pick up the information as well as if it was using something like Plod.
cool.
All right. All right, so the next thing we have, the next deal, and I've showed this software before. It's called Mind Manager, and I'm going to show you how you can use Mind Manager. I'm not going to go into great detail; just take a few minutes. But they've got a Black Friday deal going on right here, 25% off. So on an annual
Mm,
subscription, and that's what we use as an annual
yep,
subscription. It's 179 per year right now, where it's regularly 239 Canadian. You can do a one-time purchase if you're one of those people that just want to buys it once, doesn't care about any of the upgrades and stuff like that. I personally um, do the subscription just because I'm getting new advancements each year, and they do come up with some good
yeah,
advancements each year. So I do that, and it just saves me going in and having to pay another $356 the following year to get the latest update. But you are saving quite a bit of money here. You're saving looks like about $150 roughly, a little more, on the one-time purchase. So, and just go to mindmanager.com. That is this one is in Canadian prices because I logged into the Canadian one,
nice.
and so that's a decent price,
That's
either
a good
one of
price,
those.
yeah, for a whole year.
And let me just see here. So here's my Mind Manager. We use it for a ton of different things. We use it for
Mhm,
um, database design. We use it for, in this case, Jared and I use this, and we share this out. We use this for our marketing. So all of our, actually we call it communication, but all our social media, our live streams, all of that stuff is in here. Here's just a sample communication plan for 2025. And then we have little note things in here where you can break down what is the video on demand, what's the live stream going to be about, what's the social media about, what's the campaign, and we can just lay this all out. We also use it for our website, designing our website. You can design all the different pages, all the different things you're going to do. All our training is done in here. So how we break our training down, and in the different components when we're doing any kind of training. And the nice thing is when you go into new, it has all of these categories that you can go into: brainstorming, flow charts, project management, sales management, strategy and analysis. It's got everything that you'd want to do, even plans and roadmaps. You go into that, and then it shows different types of plans and roadmaps that you can actually build out. It does have Gantt charts in there. It has everything you can think of in order to design, plan, and do any kind of project management stuff. And so, from a marketing
cool.
standpoint or communication standpoint, we use this all the time. We use it for building databases and so on. So, something to think
Mhm,
about. It's very powerful. There are other mind managing programs out there that are less expensive, but also
yes,
aren't as
less.
feature rich as this product as well. Any comments there, Jared? Anybody?
Nope. That is a steal of a deal, though, for my manager. If you wanna
Yeah,
pick it up for a whole
yeah,
year, that's a great price,
yeah. It is a
and,
good price. And you've
it's a
used
good
this,
thing.
Jared. You
Yeah.
quite like using the program as well, right?
Yeah, it's very customizable. You can throw in links and throw in images, throw in whatever you want, change it, use it, change the view how you prefer viewing kind of a project or a long-term plan that works for you, and then you just keep updating it as you go. You can share it out with your coworker. You can live share at the same time where you both are looking at the same thing and planning it out in there, which is also a cool feature with my manager. So, yeah, It's a good tool. Definitely more advanced if you need a more advanced project managing and thing with a lot more features. Mind Manager's the one to pick. If it's just a simple one, maybe you wouldn't. Mind Manager isn't for you, but this one has all the bells and whistles. It's pretty great.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. The next thing I want to show you is, let's go over here. Now, all of our Act add-ons are on 50% off today.
Sale,
A
50%
sale?
off. How
And
can
that's
you do that,
for
Gary?
and that's for one the first year that you're on them, and it's for
Yes.
new purchases. It's not if you got a renewal coming up, stuff like that, it's not for that. It's for any new purchases. All of our stuff is 50% off. We'll show you the code at the end of the thing here, and we'll show you what code you can use. But I want to just
Or
show you two of the products, our best products that get gobbled up all the time. And there's two of them. The first one, which we've had around for a long time, is File Manager. File Manager, we have people all over the globe using File Manager. This is a great product to use. If you don't have File Manager, you really should look at getting it. The price is going to be right with the Black Friday sale. And what it does is it manages your documents. You can have your documents on OneDrive. It can be on anything. I've got some people using Ignite, some people using it on their server. Doesn't matter where the location is. You can have this shared folder. You can see it just points to wherever it is. This is in Outlook and SharePoint right now, or not Outlook, OneDrive and SharePoint, and it points to where the location is. And everybody using Act can access the documents. You can scan documents in. You can email documents out. You can create new folders, and it's like you were working in the Windows File Explorer, but it's inside of Act. And you can also pop this out, so I can click on File Manager and actually pop out the window. And so there's the location of Miller Construction and all the files, and I can work on it that way as well. So it's a very powerful, easy to use program. We have tons of them out there. If you're using Sales Rep, which is another add-on, you can get that 50% off as well. And same with the Advisor add-on. They come with File Manager, the full version.
yeah, the
There is a
storage.
light version that doesn't come with it, but the full version comes with File Manager. So for those people who have that, if you have either Sales Rep or Sales Rep, not the light versions, but Sales Rep regular version, as well as Advisor regular version or higher. It comes with File Manager, and if you're not using it, oh my gosh, you guys should be using it, like really, seriously. So there's that. So that's the other one. And then the other one that's just taken off like wildfire is Call Manager. Call Manager allows you, here's my little, we link it to Ring Central. It can dial out from any voice over IP software, but it'll only dial out. With Ring Central, when we have it linked with Ring Central, we've got all these extra things that it can do. It can pop up a history once you've had the call or during the call. It allows you to text message out, so I can send a text message out.
Mhm.
I can dial out. I can record the conversation when I'm dialing, or once I've on the conversation, I can record it. If somebody calls in, it'll pop up their record. And both I should note here too also that any of the text messages outbound and inbound will actually attach to the history.
That's great.
And also, what's coming up, we're just finalizing all the AI stuff, but this will actually be able to transcribe a conversation you have. It does it now, but we're just creating the AI links into ACT using the API connections to be able to pull that data in. And so create a note. And possibly, I've been told by Matt the Wizard, that possibly if there's action items in the summary notes, that it will actually ask you if you want to create an action item or actually create an activity inside of Act. So some really
All that
cool
stuff.
AI
Mm.
stuff coming down the road with Call Manager and then also with the note-taking software that we've talked about. But if you haven't got Call Manager now and you're net new, you can get this at 50% off today, and excited for you guys to give that a shot because it is a very cool program. And if you're not using Ring Central, that's fine. You can use the other ones, but at least you can just use it as a dialer. But if you want the full package and be able to text out, you want to, and you can group text as well. Text out, have the person's contact record pop up when they call in. Be able to manage all this to a higher level. Seriously, look at Ring Central. We are. Um, Ring Central partners now, so we can get you set up. We can get you just like Act. We can manage the whole deal for you. There
Yeah.
is no sales, no Black Friday sales for Ring Central
No,
today.
we wish there was.
I wish there was
Yeah.
too, but unfortunately there's not. So,
Yeah.
but give us a call if you're interested in making a shift, and we can definitely help you out. We've been using Ring
Mhm.
Central for a long time, and it's a marvelous product.
Yep.
The next thing I want to show you, I want to shift over here, and I'm going to go over to now. Most of you have now are using the new Act Advantage. As you get your new subscriptions, you're probably being moved into that, into Act Advantage, and it has a bunch of extra features that people don't know about. And now there's a little bit of configuration to get you set up with these, but it's very small, very light. It's just a little bit of labor time to set it up. But if we go into I'm going to go into our web version here because this is the quickest and easiest way to show you what these features are. So with the Act Advantage, not only do you have the desktop version, but you also have access to use the web version if you like. The web version is a little bit different. It looks and feels very similar. It has some of the features in here are a little different, like tools, for an example. It is not a drop down. You end up with a bunch of things that you can do here. So there are a few differentiators between the web and the desktop version, but through the web version or through here we can access additional features, and one of them is online appointment scheduling, which is really cool. So here's one. I've just set up a demo. This is a demo database that I'm messing around with. This is not a live demo database, but I can take this link here. I think this one, view calendar. There we are. And so this will actually take you to your calendar. So your online calendar. I don't think I've got anything in this demo database that I can actually show. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we are. And so you can have your calendar up. People can book appointments with you, date, time, what kind of subject, who you are. And if you're in the database, it will just append that and create an activity. If you're not in the database, it'll actually put you into the database and then create an activity for you. So that's the
Mm.
first thing that people are using.
For
The
Act Advantage,
second
yeah.
thing, what's that, Jared?
I just said for Act Advantage, yeah,
Oh,
for the
yeah, yeah.
online appointment
Yeah, if you're
booking,
not
it's
using
pretty
Act
great
Advantage, and
feature.
and I think most of you are moving as your subscription
Mhm.
renewals, you're going into Act Advantage. It's the new part, it's the new Act is what it is, and it
Yeah,
just comes with the extra features and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's I think we've got just about everybody on Act Advantage now as their renewals come up. Because Act Advantage came out I think late spring, early summer is when it came out, and so most of the people now we still have people on just desktop and a few people on APC. But this is your desktop. It's the same thing. There's no change to it. It just once we renew your Act subscription and you're in the Act Advantage, then you got a whole bunch more stuff that you can use. So the other thing, just so I can quickly get into the couple of other things we have here, we have interactive quotes. Now, this isn't for everybody, for anybody who sells a product or service. In like we've got people who do quoting for equipment for different services. It has an interacting quoting system. Again, it's free, comes with it. You've got it there. It has these other features in here too, but I'm not going to get into that, like project management and online customer portal, web leads, forms, online event management, URL shortener, and online surveys. So it has a bunch of stuff, but the main things that I'm finding people are navigating to are online scheduling, interactive notes, and there's one other thing I'll show you in a sec. So here's a quote, and this demo database is like it was an automobile dealership, and so you can see in here. I just added one in here. I quickly built this up, but you have the ability, and this is so powerful, everyone. I can't believe how good this is. I've used QuoteWorks and I've used um, this particular product, the quoting software inside of Act, and I like this way better than QuoteWorks. QuoteWorks is difficult to use, cumbersome, but this thing can do all sorts of stuff like reports, dashboards. There's not a lot of data in here, so I can't really show you a lot of stuff. But if I want to create a new quote, for an example, I can click on new. I'm going to give it a name. I'm just going to call this test. I can create it from scratch or I can use a template. I don't have any templates built in here yet, but I can just go from scratch. So I'll just create a quote. And what basically it comes up and then you say, okay, who is this for? And I'm gonna pick a customer in the database here. Let's do Todd again. Todd Hornsby. We'll use that. All right. So we've got Todd here, and then you can put in your GST and all the different stuff. You got all sorts of different things that you can do in here. And then you have your line items. So I can go in here and I can grab a product. And I think for products, all I've got is a GMC truck in here for now. And then you can do discounts and all sorts of stuff,
Yeah.
add some notes to it, and then you can send this to the customer. You can save and close. And one what this is what the customer sees. So I'm just going to actually pull this up. So this is what the customer would see. So you can put your branding in there. It'll have the line items, and they can approve it online. So they can accept the quote, put in their information, accept the quote. You can even actually have them pay online as well if you wish. It has that
Mhm.
feature. So it again, this comes with Act. This is like, are you kidding me? Like, wow.
So for those who don't know, what is Act Advantage compared to just regular Act or Act Premium for
Yeah,
desktop?
Act Advantage, the desktop was just basically a desktop. That's what you got. And then you had then you could actually get just the web if you wanted just the web. What they've done is they said, okay, we're having this new Act Advantage. We have all these extra features that we wanted to put in here. Now the new Act is Act Advantage, and you have 3 different
Yeah.
levels of it. And Act Advantage has desktop, web, and what I'm gonna show you in a second, mobile. And then it has all these extra features that I was just showing you. When you go into additional features, it has all these other this is all the stuff they've added to it and then combined the web and the desktop together, and bang, you got this package that's like mind blowing on all the stuff that you got. They've really blown it out of the water by just giving you all
Nice.
of this extra stuff. So um, you can deploy Act any way you want. You can have people on the web. You can have people on the desktop. You can have people on a virtual desktop like we use. You can have it on the mobile. Like, how do you want to do it? And it can be individually specific. So you can have 10 people in your organization, and each deployment can be different depending upon the needs of the individual. So it's
Cool.
it's probably well, it is not just probably, it is the most flexible CRM product now out there on the market, with all its abilities and all the things that it comes with. Some of the features like project management and the customer portal, you have to go to the next tier up. So there's 3 tiers:
Yeah.
standard, uh,
Professional?
professional, and ultimate.
Ultimate.
And they are different prices, and you can reach out to us and we can let you know
Yeah,
about
give
that.
more information.
Yeah, and so I'm just going to show you the last one I want to show you for this. It was the phone. Just pull up my phone.
And back in the day, they did have an app for Act, but it was called, like, Act Companion, and it didn't
Yeah,
work all that well. They've
no,
redone it with a whole new team and, from the ground up, basically, it looks has some similar feel to it, but it's much more reliable, much easier to use, and syncs great with your wherever, desktop or mobile you're using, or not
right.
mobile, I should say, web, if you're using Act. Um and it's just a great product, and it comes with Act Advantage for all people who'd have it.
Yeah, sorry, just
Just takes some
connecting.
configuration to set up.
There we are. So here's the web
There we go.
version of this, and you have access
Back
to
to
all
mobile.
your
Yeah.
contacts, your calendar. Now I'm streaming a bunch of stuff here, so this may
Yeah.
be a tad slow.
So it's gonna be slower than it would. Yeah.
Yeah, norm. Yeah, I,
Which isn't
I've
always
got
a
the
good,
cell on, but I've got
demo
yeah.
to
So
to
there's
show it.
yeah. So there's
Oh, there you go.
your all your contacts you can have in there, and then you got a calendar opportunities. You can scan. So let's just go to find Todd Miller here. I'm not going to spend a ton of time in here. Yeah, this is slow because I've got so many things open right now.
So many tabs and stuff.
I've got
But,
way too many,
yeah,
and this is going through the
back to
computer
mobile.
as well.
Mobile
That's
app that
why.
comes with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the reason why it's so
Yeah.
slow is I've got like a ton of stuff open right here. So I think my bandwidth is down to like, it's just squeaking through. It's like standing on a fire hose with a
Uh,
truck and it's not getting all the water through. Anyways, it has a mobile. Trust me, it's really good. It's very powerful. It's what I use now. Handheld contact. That's still one of the purchase ones that
oh,
you can get.
very good.
And I'm not sure if they've got any sales on. I like this because it's free. It comes with Act. Go use it.
Yeah.
All right. So now, oh, let's go back. Let's go back to you and me for a second here, Jared. Now, this next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to just hold it up so you can see it. Actually, let me get to my other screen here. There we are. So I can show this. Whoops. This little tool here, I'm actually going to take it out of its container. This little tool here, I've used for quite a few years now, and this is simply amazing. It's called a Stream Deck. Sits on your desk, and I've got 2 different ones, and I'll show you in a second. And the Stream Deck, you have all these different little buttons. So you can do what they call multitasks things. So I can actually hotkeys where you can just click on it and it will do multifunction actions. It'll do. I've got one that I click on and I do for my Zoom meetings. It'll actually create the Zoom meeting and actually set everything up. I use it for this live stream that we're using. I can use it in products, so I can launch different products. I know we have little buttons at the bottom of our screen, or on our desktops, but this one you can do so many different things with it. Let me go back to my demo screen here and back to here, and I'm just going to go to Amazon. So I've got these 2 here, and they're on sale Black Friday right now. So the Stream Deck, MK2 and the Stream Deck, it's called an audio mixer, but I don't use it for the audio. I use it for tons of other things, which I'll
Mm,
show you in one of the little demos we'll do here shortly. But these
cool.
2 products here, there's so many things you can do. You can use it to launch Act. You can actually use it to any kind of shortcuts that you want to use, any kind of multitasks, like set up this, do that. It's amazing. So the sale is on right now. There's links in the comments area to
Yeah, and links in the description
in the
for the
description.
product
Sorry.
Gary, has, and you can just click that. It goes right to the Black Friday deal. So if you wanna take a look at that later or you're like, "Yeah, I like that," you can just
A
click that link
and
in
what
the
I
description and
recommend
check
is,
it out.
originally, these were set up for gamers, but everybody's using them for everything else. I started using it with my live streams and stuff like that, and then it totally went into another direction. So I would recommend going onto YouTube's, Googling, Elgato Stream Deck and watch a couple of videos. I'm telling you, this product, both Jared and I and Matt use this little application, and it is so cool. It's really easy to use and it's really easy to set up. And there's so many different things you can do with this thing. Like it's just amazing. And I
Mm,
use it all the time, like screen capture. I just press a button and pops up for I can do a screen capture. I don't have to go and look for the screen capture app. I do use it for Zoom meetings and team meetings
nice.
and printing stuff. Like I can go on and on. So, anyways, check that out. Go onto YouTube, do a little search, and have a look at that and see what you think. Now, some of you are using. Let me just see if I can find it. Where did I put it? There we are. There's a new product that just came out, and it's free. It's called Affinity. Now, we use it for those of you who are doing in-house little design work and stuff like that. Affinity Designer, Affinity Photo, and stuff like that. They were cost. You had to pay for them, and
Yeah.
what they did, they were kind of a vector graphic or a digital pixel graphic design tool that you can use. You can also use it for photo editing. You can also use it for layout, like you would use with any of the Adobe stuff. And most of the people that are using Adobe now have moved over to this product, and especially this free one. Jared and I had the paid version, and Matt also had the paid version
Yes.
of Affinity. And now they just came out with this one free because Affinity was bought out by Canva. And so now they came out with this program, which is the combination of all the other three products into one, and it links to Canva. So I just wanted to show you really quickly this integration with Canva, and you can have the free version of Canva. Now, if you have the free version, it works. You have to have a Canva account in order to get this free software, and it works on the Mac or the Windows version. And, uh, and so you set up a Canva account. It can be a free account. We have a pro account because we use the AI and a bunch of other stuff in there. So we use the
Yeah.
pro account. And what I'm going to show you is from the pro account, but it's very powerful. And there's lots of videos on how to use Affinity. So
Yeah.
let me just quickly show you.
Handy.
So I'm going to take this. This is called an artboard here, and you can have multiple artboards. Right now, this is just the one artboard. And then inside the artboard, I have my design, and I'm using a Stream Deck right now, so I can zoom out. You see me zooming in and out with just my Stream Deck. And so what I'm going to do is I want to put a picture in there. So I pulled off this picture. I'm going to drop it in here, and it's like, okay, this is like way too big. So let's zoom out, and I'm going to take this and again using my Stream Deck, take this picture, move it kind of where I want it, zoom back in, and then I'm going to take this picture. Now I want just the girl. I don't want the background. So because it's connected to Canva, I just click on Canva. I say, okay, uh, let's pick that person out of there. So right now it's taking the subject and it's going to isolate that individual in here. And and it's actually pretty darn fast. And again, I've got tons of stuff open, so go. So you can see how it's done outline of the individual, and then I click this remove background, and now it's going to remove the background from it. And you can get fancy and get it a little bit more cleaned up. So I'm just going to take that out. So now I can have her in here. It's showing an extra line there, and that's just because it's not refreshing properly because I've got like 40 things going on.
Oh, stuff going on, so it doesn't
That's what that
refresh.
is. That Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they'll
just
do
a
that in
ghost image from the
their
original.
software. Yeah.
That's right. But you can take this, I can have it in front, I can take this, get ready and move that, arrange that to the front. So again, you can take stuff with Affinity. Again, Affinity is free. Go buy it, set up a free Canva account, and then you've got the software that you can do all sorts of layout designs and graphic designs and stuff like that. It is lots of videos out there to show you how to use it, and then you're off to the races. So just wanted to show you that.
Nice.
Do some investigation into that. Uh,
Yeah, it's
Jared
free.
actually was the
Give 'em
one
a
that,
try.
found when they came out with the free one, he said, "Hey, we gotta check this out," and we started playing with it, and it's like, "Oh my gosh, this is great." Now, we have one more for you, and then, we'll show you the code for the Black Friday sale for our stuff, the 50% off, and then kinda go from there. So the last one we're gonna show you is called, where did I put it? Where did I put you? 11 Labs.
There it is.
So 11 Labs is a product that we use for doing um, audio stuff. And maybe, Jared, you want to just kind of mention a little bit about how we've used 11 Labs.
Yeah, it's one of the best sort of audio text to speech uh, uh, out there. So if you're in the app, you can type up almost anything you want, and it'll do the text to speech. It'll talk to it as a person, and there's a bunch of different voices you can choose from. You can also clone voices. So if you wanted to clone your own voice, you could clone your own voice, and then you could just type up different things. So it creates audio quick for, let's say, social media, or for updated recording for your phone if you were like away message. It just makes it very quickly to make audio any way you want, and it's very human and lifelike. It does a lot of different features like that. It also does other stuff with audio, like sound effects. It can dub over stuff for you if things are in other languages. Uh, in the higher tiers, you can actually create a voice assistant that you could put on your website, and you could talk to it, and it could be in your voice or any voice you want, and it could pull from a database. And that's a more expensive one, but from the base one that we use, we do a lot of text to speech where you can just type it whatever you want, and you can create um, yeah, audio of a really cool voice, and then you can put that in a video or put that wherever you need it.
Yeah, Jared
Yeah.
actually is some of the clips that Jared, the social media clips that Jared's done. I just did the text up, sent him the text, and he had my voice. He cloned my voice, and it wasn't me. It wasn't actually me, but I did the text up,
Yes.
and then Jared ran the stuff with my voice in the background. So
Yeah, you
I'm going
didn't
to show you
actually
the
put your voice in it at all. It was all AI. I just
yeah,
cloned your voice, and you haven't recorded one for social media in a long time.
not
So
for a
yeah.
while. No,
Anyway,
no.
sorry. Go ahead.
So
Yeah.
they have the free version here, and that's what we're using. We did go up to a higher level when we wanted to use
Mhm.
the cloning of the voice. Yeah, I think we went to this package here, and they've got it on. It's not a super deal. First month, 80% off. It's not the greatest. They don't have really a super Black Friday deal. But even if you're going to use it on a regular basis and you want to actually clone your voice for whatever, you can actually go to the starter pack, and for $5 for the first month, and then $5 for every month thereafter for the year, you can do that. We're just going to show you the free version at this point here.
Which is
Uh,
good if you just need it one time, grab the free version. You need a little
yep,
bit more, get a starter. It's just another tool that's and it gives you they give you quite a bit of credits at the higher tiers.
yeah,
You can make your own audiobook. If you had your whole training thing, you wanted some person to read it out, upload it there, it would make the whole thing for you in an audio file. So
exactly.
it's pretty powerful that way. Anyway, continue.
So I've typed out just a voice message for my phone. So you could have this message for your phone. I've actually used this to create a reminder in Act. So when I have an activity, instead of it going bing or just doing a visual thing, I
Mhm.
have this voice that comes up, and some of you may have heard it in the middle of our conversations, where I have this voice saying, "Hey Gary, you have an activity." And
Yep.
so we're going to be looking at actually being able to different activities to say different things. And as soon as Matt's got some time, ha ha ha, to be able to look at that, we want to be able
Yeah.
to say, hey, if it's a this kind of a meeting or this kind of a to do, it'll actually isolate different voice things to do that. But let me show you really quickly. So basically, type out your message the way you want to have it, and then you can go in and choose a voice. You can have different voices here. They have like a gazillion voices. You can go to voices here, and all you can get some paid voices. You can even get some actor voices. They can
Mhm.
you have to pay for those. Um, but there's some lots of free voices here. I just picked something like this Fiona Chill Natural Real. And then so all I want to do is just run this. Now, Jared, you're gonna have to run me through this again. Do I just go generate speech, right?
Yeah, because it
Okay.
looks like you just haven't generated it yet. So
Okay.
generate and it'll make I don't think they can hear it very well there, Gary,
No.
because it's going through your speakers. It's not going out through
Oh,
the
hang on, hang
audio there.
on.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, you type that up, generate
yeah,
speech. It's like 2 seconds. It depends how long it is, but like that's like a paragraph and it makes it for you. And then you just go over, click the download, and you have it right there. And you can upload it for wherever you need it.
and it creates an
and upload it.
MP3 file.
Yep.
I don't know why I didn't have the audio coming through. I thought I had that
Yeah, I
turned
could
on.
just hear it through your speakers, so I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Let
good.
let me just play it one more time, see if you could hear it. Okay, we'll
Okay.
try one more time.
You can just press play now that you
Hi, you've
generated it.
reached the voicemail of Gary Robillard. Gary is not available right now. If you leave your name number in a brief
Can you
message,
hear
he'll
that?
return your call at his earliest convenience. If this is support related, call 403-692-8805 and go to extension 220. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day.
Yeah, no, I could hear it. It was quiet, but you could hear it. It's very human, not robotic at
No.
all, and that's the thing. There's a lot of things you can play with. Yeah, you'd be hard pressed for people to think that was not your
Yeah,
assistant or
yeah,
somebody else you got to do a recording for you. Is a just AI.
yeah. So
Pretty cool.
there's a ton of stuff you can do with 11 Labs. So hey, go in and experiment,
Yep.
um, and then just check it out. The Black Friday deal that we have for our products for 50% off is when you go to purchase, when you're going to go out of the or when you're going through the purchase process, it'll ask you for a code. Just use Black Friday 2025, and you'll get 50% off. Hopefully that helps you
Yep.
to go in and try some of these softwares out. Hopefully this has been helpful. We're constantly looking at different software um,
Yeah.
to be able to give you some different stuff. And some of the software
Upper
that you
game.
reuse has nothing to do with the Act CRM software,
Yeah. It's just
but they're
a
just
tool.
productivity things that we've found. If there's anything that
Mhm.
you'd like us to show, something that you think, hey, this is a great productivity tool, let us know. We'd be happy
Shoot us an
to
email.
try that out. And you can actually send that to. Do I have that here? No, I think I changed it. You can just go to show me at corelogix.ca and just send a text, an email, and we can have a look at adding that to our into our live streams.
And we should make clear, yeah, just when you go to checkout, so whatever, it'll say the full price, but there'll be a coupon code in the left-hand corner. You enter Black Friday 2025, that's when you'll get the discount. The sale is on just today through to the end of Monday, so you just got 4 days here to get that 50% off. So, um, yeah, don't wait too long.
Yeah, take
Yeah,
advantage. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, and check out some of these other softwares that we talked about, and good
especially for a
luck.
free day.
Hopefully, you find some good deals. I know everybody is not just for business stuff, but a lot of people are looking at Black Friday for all your Christmas purchases as
Yeah,
well. So take
Amazon
advantage
is raking in the money.
of that. I think Amazon's going to be blown off the water with all the
Oh,
purchases
yeah.
off Amazon today.
They need to make Black Friday sales for food, though. I mean, that's the stuff getting too expensive these days.
Exactly.
It's like, I already got a phone and a computer, but,
Order my Black
it's
Friday
usually it's a good
turkey.
time to I mean, it is a good time to get a phone or a computer now, so if you are
Yeah.
upgrading your hardware, this is the time. But there is some software deals too, which is also good.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyways, anybody else that got a comment, Jared?
Nope, that was about it. We kind of answered all the questions.
Perfect.
I'll be updating and having all the links in the description for later if you need to, check out the software. But yeah, that's it.
All right, guys. Well, hey, have a great rest of your day and have an awesome weekend. And hopefully, you're not getting snow like us. And we'll catch you on the next live stream. All the best. Bye for now.
See you later.